Besides the University of Georgia, the Classic City is most recognized for its unique Civil War-era double-barrel cannon. This cannon is on display, still pointing north outside the Athens City Hall building. This weapon has been an object of interest by many both in and outside the state. For example, postcards from Georgia, Boston, and Chicago from the early 1900s are shown depicting the one-of-a-kind cannon. The cannon was built in 1863 by a Mr. John Gieland, member of Athens Home Defense Guard, the Mitchell Thunderbolts. This was a group of local men who were too old or infirm to enlist. The group raised $350 for the weapon, and it was cast at the local Athens foundry. With limited fighting men and resources, Gieland sought to find a way to defend the Classic City from possible Union invasions. He wanted to create a cannon that would take out as many Union soldiers as possible. This double-barreled cannon would ideally shoot out 2 cannonballs at the same time, connected with a 50-foot length of chain. The idea was that when the chain was taut, the cannonballs would mow down everything in its length, taking out a whole company of men at one time. However, the testing results went horribly wrong due to imperfections in the casting and the fact that it was almost impossible at that time to fire both sides of the cannon at once. One cannonball would inevitably shoot out before the other. This would cause a spiraling effect, making the cannon extremely dangerous and unstable. On top of this, the chain connecting the cannonballs broke, sending them in opposite directions. One report notes that after the 2 cannonballs separated, one ended up killing a young cow and another took out a chimney of a nearby cabin. In light of the failed attempts, the cannon was used solely as a signal for incoming Northern soldiers, and after the war it was occasionally brought out for Democratic victories. After being on display in an Atlanta exhibit, the cannon spent some time in a local junk shop before it was purchased by the city and placed on display next to City Hall, where it currently resides.